Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton in The Last Specter. In the last episode, Emmy went to London to retrieve some information and a buff cop named Grosky. We also found out that the chief of police in Mist Valerie is named Dorand, and he might be a salute because he has a third eye. The Professor and Luke have been doing some stuff on their own. There was a coin hidden in the mountain. How did I even get it? Cops are fishy, if you ask me. I saw a movie about a fish cop once. It was pretty good. The map arrow goes that way. Alright, we're looking for the Golden Garden. I might have already been this way. Oh yeah, this is the son of the top guy. Why are you everywhere? The chief is not back yet, sorry. Is Henry hiding in this town? In the sewers? Making robot cops? Not like Robocop, though. Tony and I used to do lots of puzzles together. It was so much fun. I love puzzles. Tony was always better at puzzles than I was, though. I would try just as hard as he did. But he was always better. I hope he's not mad at me or something. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Hey, do you like puzzles? Here, this is a puzzle about messing things up. Wanna try it? Come on. Hey Dad, I finished making the London one that you asked for. Thanks, son. Looks great. We got to one look around. The D. So, because it's mirrored. But if it's the sign on a window, that wouldn't work. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem.
I think this is right.
No?
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this.
What do you mean? Bloody hell. They're upside down.
This is what I've come up with. I knew I could do it.
That's it! Wow! You're almost as good as Tony! And it's really good! That was fun, thanks! I haven't seen Tony for ages. I hope we're still friends. Do you think we're still friends? It sounds as though we were quite close. It's been a year since he stopped coming down to play. But he's still my very best friend. Very best! Like no one ever was. Some flowers. And a bridge. Ooh. It doesn't look like the Spectre is responsible for this. It's the Candy Kid. No, it's land subsidence. Since the Spectre appeared, these sinkholes have been appearing around town. Sinkholes and the Spectre. What is the relationship there? Is the Spectre actually just a warning? Is it one of the Spectre's powers? I dress up as the Black Raven to fool people looking for the black market, because I hate running. Ren tells me I'm too big. Maybe she's right. Why not try sharing your sweets with your friends next time? Sharing? That's an idea, but it won't be easy. Could you help? Okay. I suppose I could share this triangular cake. It's really tasty. I can spare half of it and my friends can divide that between them. And then again, it's my cake. It's only fair that I should have most of it. I just cut 2 pieces with a ratio of 4 to 5. I'll take the bigger piece. 50. How far along the side? Equilateral triangles. Cut it into little ones. I can see them. Which would mean 5 inches in. No, 10. Same thing.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
Can't mix books. Thank you. Now I can share my cake with my friends. Should have bought a circular one. Don't mention it, Brad. I hope you find that sharing makes your cake taste even more delicious. Really? I like the sound of it. I just have to remember to actually take it to my friends now. Ooh, it's just a blank. Just a blank, bro. I don't see the wheels on that wheelbarrow. Hey, I'm Dugan. I'm the victim for the Golden Garden. Not a bird person? Victim, you say? There doesn't appear to be anyone else here. Yeah, I guess it's not so much a victim as it is just a dig. Everyone pretty much gave up. Things haven't been going so well. If you go up to the big site, you'll see. I'm still doing what I can, which isn't much. Think you could help me clear out some rubble? Is this another donkey in the stable puzzle? This
This
one
took some
was
creative
better than most
thinking.
of these.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
There's some colorful rubble. Oh, it was just marked so I could see it better. So I could distinguish the bits of rubble from each other. Oh, another train ran. So, do you think the Golden Garden is here? All I can say is that we dug pretty deep and found nothing. Not even demons. And lava. No evidence of any ancient civilization. Nothing. Some stories suggest that the Golden Garden is much older than civilization as we know it. Think some cavemen built it? Perhaps it belonged to an age of giant animals and monsters who are no longer here, who speak to us. Oh, dinosaur people! Or something like that. Who knows? Maybe we just need to dig deeper. There must be several water sources down there as well. Do you think the garden is below them? That is indeed one more possibility. Do you think we didn't go down far enough, eh? Not at all, but I'm interested in the search. Are you an archaeologist? No, I'm just, a digger. My intuition says not to give up just yet, though. This could all just be nonsense, too. You'll never know. Okay. Alright, and the fish puzzle. The calamity which isn't actually causing the calamities, but the fruit is being kept secret. Wanna go to the cops? The incidents are linked to Bard's death. Records at Scotland Yard. No directions. Rosa helped with finding the notes. Some connections. Looking for Groski, who seems to be Russian. London. Lots of crazy people in there. Archives. That's Scotland Yard. Package up. Found the documents. With help from Shelby, who we all know from stories that take place later. Back to town. Oh yeah, he's running. Why do people actually hate Ariana? Luke has made records of the attack. Oh, Jakes! Not Dolan. Is his name Dolan Jakes? He has 3 eyes, apparently. Now another road. Well, I've exhausted all the railroads and the fuel. Well, yeah, mainly I've exhausted all the fuel. That's what I'm limited by, not iron. That's usually a good sign. That's a lot of crossings. some folding. Charles IV would be impressed. The people visiting his court would be. Yeah. Next up, the fish. Show me the fish. Yeah. I'm still not sure how many fish this lady gave me. Yeah. If they all have the same name or something. The evening park, There's underwater lanterns. Ooh. The plants. Are the plants a wall? Let's check. No. I'm not sure how to check if the plants are a wall. I think they're a wall. Otherwise there wouldn't be a corner like that. I was worried that they might be a trap. Could this be the one? Maybe. And I suppose the plants would be considered a trap, since they can get the fish stuck in a loop. But yeah, I was worried that they'd slow it down or entangle it or something. Nope, they're bouncy. Surprising structural integrity. Wait, what do I have? What words do I have? Something appropriate for books? Wrapped. Maybe I'm supposed to wrap those books? I don't know. But wouldn't that hide them? Don't sweep the floor, especially not with a mop. Would the mop be made of someone's tongue? Okay, let's wrap them in a big, bright pink ribbon labeled "New Books on Sale." Nope. Unfortunately, I had to get some adhesive, and now my tail is stuck to my fur. Help! Poor kitty. Anything in this tent? Or in the lamp? There's nothing in the lamp! Oh no! Is that the detonator? Just as Dugan said. It looks like they haven't turned up anything. What makes you say that? I can tell from the exposed skeleton, you see. Actually, your father is quite the geology expert. My father? Really? Clark excelled at identifying organisms in strata such as this. He never told you about that. My father has been so busy with the town that we haven't spoken much recently. He seems like a different person since he became the mayor. I think maybe my mom left because she couldn't deal with him anymore. I bet he's not even my dad. What if the Spectre kidnapped my real dad? Oh, don't know. Nope, that is highly doubtful. Anyone could be a fake. Although I also thought that Clark was acting strangely. The Spectre is controlling him. When did you notice this change in your father? when he became mayor, right before the Spectre appeared. I'm sure Clark will return to his old self once we sort out this case, but I need your help. We'll get to the bottom of this. You believe me, don't you? Of course I do, Mr. Layton. Good. When Emmy returns, we will speak with your father. Now we may be a little early, but let's head for the library. You think Emmy is back by now? If she is not, then we can look at some of the archived newspapers. Maybe we can find something useful. I see. You know where the library is, don't you? It's east of the crossroads. Of course. Let's go. Oh no! I didn't want to blow it up. I just wanted to check it for puzzles. Oh, I didn't think that was on. Can't be using dynamite to unearth the Golden Garden. That's not a good way to conduct an archaeological dig, is it? It is not. I certainly hope the Golden Garden is somewhere else. Is this a mine? Oh, wait, it's still on! I thought there might be something in... Oh yeah, they were mining for silver. Ah, the smell of a fresh dig. It's been quite a while. And the smell of a fresh explosion! I thought you explored places like this all the time, Mr. Layton. Unfortunately, no. I'm usually holed up in my study these days. But enough of that. Perhaps you can take a look at this puzzle. Oh, artifacts. In the warehouse? An archaeologist shows you some ancient ruins. Found on a dig in Mistholder. These rooms are divided in two groups, but I seem to have mixed them up. Sort the rooms into the correct groups. That's a kite. Or a leaf. Maybe it's animals and plants. This is a bug, right? It looks like some kind of bug. And this looks like a pepper or a leaf. Kitten? I see horns. Where are the eyebrows? There's eyes! Eyes on all of these.
How about this?
No?
Some puzzles are simply impossible.
Am I supposed to look for letters and numbers? It's probably a leaf with the central vein. It's just shaped like the silhouette of a slightly misshapen bell pepper. Is this actually a sea lily? Flowers. This face is missing an eye, or maybe one is closed and crying. And it kinda looks like Australia. Gosh. What am I supposed to make of all these eyeballs? Yeah, they look like plants and eyes. 4 in the right? Is this a sea lily? doesn't have visible eyes. Maybe not any eyes. I know Cradelia has fake eyes on the outside and real eyes on the inside. But that's a Pokemon. Not round and pointy, but somehow both. This looks like a stylized dandelion.
I think this is right. That puzzle wasn't so hard.
Ancient people must have seen some kind of sea thingy. Oh, gosh, it's lost about the shapes. The shape themselves, not what they represent. Well, so Clark and I always used to solve puzzles like this one. You and my dad were best friends, huh? What was he like back then? Well, Clark was a very hard-working student, always on time, and incredibly diligent. He was a favorite with the faculty members, so they often assigned him particularly tricky tasks. We both often ended up falling asleep face first in our books. And despite all that, he always had time for friends and family. I wish he was like that now. I'm sorry when your father has been having a difficult time with you. Once we get to the bottom of all of this, I'm sure things will go back to how they were before. I'm not sure I want them to. Why? Did you hear the explosions? We dug up this entire area, but we came up with nothing. Maybe there is no golden garden after all. You unearthed nothing? Well, we found some things of historical value, but none of them had anything to do with the golden garden. They were just old relics. So everyone involved with the dig is now involved. Yep, only I remain. I'm one of the only people still at the hotel. Speaking of the hotel, there are a couple of strange signs hanging out in front of it. Reflection. Yes. Two signs decorate the entrance to this unique hotel. Is it haunted? One sign has a mirrored surface with several lines drawn across it. It also reflects the lines drawn on the side directly opposite. Both sets of lines are combined to form a 3-digit number. It's this the price of the deluxe suit. Cool. Well, it's mirrored light, right? And somehow I would expect the light one to be the reflective one. Oh, there's even gleam lines. Now this one has a dark chessboard pattern. Oh, I see.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
$. Where does this guy live? What kind of hotel? Is it run by some Americans who are so overzealously patriotic that they don't accept Someone there in England! How? The archaeologists who went home are probably coming up with new, exciting hypotheses. Perhaps there is no longer any honor in actually finding the Golden Garden. The Golden Garden. If it truly exists, I would like to look at it. Even if I share my cake, I could never give up any of my candy. Oh, Butler is a sweet genius. He probably combines some interesting flavors together. I wish Tony would come and play with me again. Well, he might come over. Maybe we should talk to him when we see him. Next up, library. I accidentally skipped it because I had clicked off and I clicked back on something about the breeze and the sky being nice. It's nice when things are so peaceful. I can ruminate on the things I love. What are these dead pixels? Nice weather, pretty girls, myself, cats too. Speaking of cats, take a look at this. The cat's in the maze again? Haven't I done this? Is this from a reset? 6 little fishies. Oh, where was the goal somewhere else? It goes past the wall, and there's sort of a mine here. Voracious kitty.
This is what I've come up with. I knew I could do it.
Train puzzles. Oh, I never know what a cat is thinking. There are mice everywhere in this town, but not too many cats. What a shame. I already have 27 mouse badges. And no idea what to do with them. Oh, zigzag railroad. Finally be the one. These tracks are way too tangled up. If the trains barely missing each other. That's not how public transport should work. Nope, wait, back. Stop. Yeah, there's new stuff in the collection. Oh yeah, some silver ore. And the journal? We didn't find the garden, we just found a lot of explosives. Mayor is probably not possessed. Where were we going again besides the library? Oh. Yeah. Wait, I've got new stuff. I thought she was giving generic dialogue, but why would the water in one of the canals suddenly dry up like that? Yeah, she found some fish flopping in a dried up canal. There's something suspicious around the door. Probably some underground happenings. The police around here can't spare a moment for a poor old man. I asked them if they could solve this puzzle, and what do? They just toss it aside. They're busy with the Spectre, they said. It's an insult to intelligence. Can you work out the height of the lamppost just by looking at its shadow? The post next to the light has a height of 1 meter and casts a shadow 1.5 meters long. Huh? The wall. How does the wall fit into this? Surely it's not the same height. The distance factors into it. The segment here would be 2. What about this? Meters away. The vertical direction will be the same size here. Meaning 4 meters?
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Yeah.
No puzzle is without an answer.
I would think think the police would help a stray old man, not rush off to find some boogeyman. What's the world coming to these days, huh? Can you tell me that? I know something about the Spectre that nobody else knows. Is that so? Is that then? Think I'm telling you just like that? Solve this puzzle if you want to know. Who's fighting a fountain? Oh. What? The water in the park fountain is fed through 13 valves. One day A and B are cleaning up the fountain and come up with the following game, taking turns to open one valve or two adjacent valves at a time. Whoever opens the final spout will be the winner. After the point toss, A starts and opens two valves.
This took some creative thinking.
Well, I suppose there will be some cutting
no
here.
puzzle undone.
You don't wield the book. Wow, mister, you actually did it. And might even be better than my dad at solving puzzles. Thank you. Aren't you going to tell us a secret? Oh yeah, well the Spectre is really protecting the town, see? Just like it says in the storybooks. When we went back to our house in North Alley, there was so much damage there. My dad said there were clear signs of a struggle. That's because the Spectre is trying to fight off something bad that's attacking the town. But that night in North Alley, all we saw was the Spectre. Alone. Interesting. It's possible we were mistaken. Let's not dismiss anything until we're certain. The Spectre is protecting us. We should be helping it. Well, next time we see the Spectre, we shall do our best to do the right thing. Really? You'll do that? Thanks, mister. Oh, you got the puzzle too. So this is it, huh? Generations upon generations of hat makers, and it all ends with me. You want to build a shop? There is a time and place for hats. Now all the kids want those newfangled sunglasses. Wait a second, you're still wearing a hat? Maybe there is hope. Here are 16 people standing in 4 rows of 4 by moving only 2 caps. Find a way to create a checkerboard pattern of people, with and without visible brown hair. Each row and column must contain an equal number of people with brown hair and without brown hair. This guy. Is his hair supposed to be black? or brown? With or without visible brown hair? Oh, this guy! This is a different shade, at least.
Some puzzles must be met directly. No puzzle is without an answer.
You seem to really enjoy that one, eh? Anything having to do with heads is quite fun. You really think so? Maybe I ought to stick to heads after all. I think the hotel is leaning a bit since the Spectre came through. The whole thing might topple over someday. Joseph, are you alright? You nearly fell over yourself. I'm fine. I've been staring at these walls for too long. How's about you and me have a bottle of wits? That will get me thinking straight again. Wits, you say? Well, I could never refuse such a challenge. The hotel owner Joseph has challenged the professor to a little game. There are 15 empty bottles on the counter. The players take turns removing 1, 2, or 3 bottles at a time. Oh. Got it.
This took some creative thinking. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Well, look at you. You beat me. That was very entertaining. Thank you. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the building. Leaning. Well, in any case, the ground has been soft all over town for the past few months. Sinkholes, I hear. I think the Spectre is behind all of this, but no one listens to me. I think it's a benevolent Scooby scam. Oh dear, and what do I do? My idea of service? The lights downstairs haven't worked since the Spectre attacked. We have guests tonight and I can't just give them a dark room. Do you have any lanterns? Lanterns? Ooh, even a fabulous chandelier isn't going to be much use in a blackout. Unless you use actual candles. Let's say you need to light a room during a blackout using only 7 lamps. Each lamp will light the square it's on and 1 square on each side of it. In the cardinal directions. Let's see. It's 5 by 5.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
Oh, let's arrange the books. I think the guests will be fine now, thank you. The lanterns actually add some nice mood lighting to the room. I believe you are right again. Thank you, Professor. Honestly, I thought the boss was wrong. Nobody wanted these, but I arranged them as he asked. Oh, I don't think that was books in the bags. Is there anything I can do to help these sell? I took some paper and a pen and made a huge sign that would grab the customer's attention. It read, "Don't miss out on this perfect product." It was probably the best sign ever created by a cat. I proudly placed it over the new products. Yeah, the sign shouldn't be wrapped around the products. Tried, but some things just won't stand up right, even on the flattest of surfaces. Maybe we should glue it to the wall. Flattened it. Let's wield it like a sword. Or a shield? I don't know what material that sign's made of. He doesn't have any puzzles now. And this guy has just been mean again. probably mad about losing the election or something. Mouse. What are you dilly-dallying about here for? Who's got all day? Do you? I certainly don't. If you've got time to talk, you've got time to walk. Now get a move on. If you're so intent on slipping off, you won't mind if I slap a puzzle in your face, will you? A, B, and C live in a row of houses that turns west to east. The roofs are colored red, blue, and yellow. Unfortunately, I forgot who lives where, but I remember a few details. A lives west of B. A must be in them. The red roof is east of the yellow roof, and the blue roof is west. A's house.
Some puzzles must be met directly. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Keep that up and you'll be just fine. Life isn't kind to an oaf. Once upon a time, the entire planet was lavishly green. Verdant green life surrounded all creatures, even humans. But 10 humans cordoned off this lush beauty and separated themselves from it. What you say is especially true of cities. It is especially true. That's why I said it. That's also why I love Mist Hollering, lush and green. Sometimes it's just all too much. The green of the trees, the green of the shrubs. Open your eyes and see. Nothing can surprise us the woven tapestry of nature's colors. Nothing. Yes, we really must get going, if you will excuse us. Still can't go there. Sometimes I hear strange noises coming from the cellar, even when it's empty. Dolan says it's probably just the wind and floorboards. Sometimes I think I must be going mad. Oh, that's Dolan, not the cook. The butler guy. Maybe it's just the old squire's ghost. Oh, now she looks like she has a beak. You mean Evan Bard? Evan? Yes, he experienced a mysterious death, if I may say so, Professor. He owned most of the land in town and raised everyone's rent. On top of that, the only person he would speak to was Mr. Triton. I was dismissed from his household. Lucky for me, they took me here. Mr. Bard's death was strange. I see. Is there a reason why he would haunt this house? No, there's no reason at all why he would haunt Mr. Triton's house. Not as far as I know, anyway. Oh, don't mind my babbling, look. Here, I have a puzzle for you. The lucky tablecloth is damaged, and we want to salvage it. You must start by cutting off the shaded area. Next you must take 2 straight cuts along the dotted lines and end up with 3 pieces. Sewing these pieces together will give you a smaller square tablecloth with 5 complete 4-leaf clovers. There are 2 lines on the cloth to show where you should make your cuts. How many leaves do we have on the edges? 14. Smaller square. First we must cut out this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 exactly, right? So, square root of 8 is 4 times square root of 2, which is 4 times a diagonal line, so this is one side of the square. I'm also not cutting through any clovers here.
I think this is right. That was it!
I'm not one to gossip, but it's a bit strange how Mr. Bard left all his land to Mr. Triton. They were simply acquaintances. And the way Mr. Triton has changed since Mrs. Triton left. Are you suggesting that Mr. Bard is impersonating Mr. Triton? Felt a sharp pain. Maybe he has some kind of connection to the land. Gets hurt and feels pain when there's a sick cold. Oh no. The railroad. What? Who's this? Is this Gooseman? Goosey! Goosey, what are you doing lurking down there? I wanted a quiet place to hide, so I thought the library would work. I still stick out, don't I? Oh, I was trying to sandwich myself between the bookshelves too. You could just sit in a quiet corner out of sight. Look, you don't know what it's like to stick out everywhere you go. That's Goosey. But I can live with it. Hey, would you like to try a puzzle? Okay, dolphin lips. On a square piece of wood with 20 centimeter sides, a mysterious fellow has painted an interesting design using a brush that is 10 centimeters wide. That's a wide brush. This painter only used one type of paint. It's quite magical. It starts with pink, as shown in example 1. If the pink is painted over, it turns orange, as shown in example 2. And if the orange is painted over, it turns brown, as in example 3. How many brush strokes did it take to paint this design? 4? What counts as a stroke? Can you just swipe it around in a little square?
this?
3 then.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this. I think this is right. Let me take another look.
No. Alright, the gap in between. It's 5, isn't it? And this worked.
How about this? I knew I could do it.
Are you sure it's magic? Are you sure the pink isn't just very pale orange? My granny says the library is so old that it even has books on the legend of the Spectre. I still don't understand though, Goosey. Why are you hiding in the tiny little gap? It looked so nice and cozy. I thought if I could sleep in there, I wouldn't stick out at all. Well, that's ambitious at least. I have no idea what they're trying to do with the thingy, with the sign. Grab it and swing it around like a weapon, like a big old axe. That will get the customer's attention. No way, this doesn't fit at all. Welcome to the Historical Library. If you can't find a book, tell me. I know where all of them are. We were hoping to look at a few local newspapers. The newspapers are over in the corner. If you need an archived copy, I know where those are. I need a newspaper from the day that Mr. Bard passed away. I don't know where those are, unless you've solved 50 puzzles. I'm sorry, but it's library policy. And you have done so. Wonderful. Please wait a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is this what you are looking for? Yes, this is it. May I borrow it? Are you familiar with the concept of a library? Library human. Go ahead, but bring it back, please. Very strange indeed. No mention of Bard's death in the newspaper. Well, that's no help. Perhaps not. How long should we wait for Annie, Mr. Layton? Do you think she can even find the library? And here she is. What was that look? But wait, she's been off screen for some time. Annie, nice to see you. You too, look. Sorry I'm late, but I had trouble finding the big scary place with all the books. I'm sorry, Emmy. I was just joking. Hysterical look. The children's books are over in the corner. Sorry I've kept you, Professor. Here are the materials you requested. Thank you. I apologize for the trouble, but this may bring us a step closer in our investigation. I also brought you a surprise. This guy. Well, if it isn't old Layton of the Guessing Hell. Inspector Grosky of the Yard. So you're the one Emmy has been helping. Not very sporting to keep that a secret, Emmy. Why, I don't know what you're talking about, Inspector. So you were Emmy's Scotland Yard connection, eh? What a small world. I thought our investigation would have jogged the Professor's memory at some point. What was that, Emmy? What? Nothing, I was just... Is the thing ahead, Professor? Hamburger, I can wait. I hear there is some sort of giant spectre menacing this town. Yes, it is quite a situation. It sounds like Emmy has briefed you on some of the particulars, but allow me to fill in the details. The spectre has destroyed parts of town with every appearance. Someone is pulling the strings on the spectre. However, I'm not certain who. The spectre conspiracy? It shall not stand. I, Grosky of the Yard, will help you in your investigation. I shall go to the Mr. Holloway police chief and demand full cooperation. Hold on, Inspector. I haven't told you everything yet. And there he goes. Quite the excitable gentleman. Well, let's take a look at what Emmy found. I think we'll find some useful information here. Oh, Professor, I had my film developed as well. Good thinking, Emmy. According to the police report, Bart died when he fell off a cliff. No sign of struggle at the scene. A will was discovered in his house. The details are sketchy, but it appears that it could have been a suicide or an accident. And look at this. According to the single eyewitness, there was no one else in the area. And the eyewitness was... Clark Triton. What? My dad? Did Clark ever mention that? Did you know this book? This is the first I've heard of it. Mum never mentioned it either. In his will, Mr. Bard left rights to his land to Clark. He left all of that property to someone he wasn't related to? Why? This is even more interesting. There is no mention of the spectre in today's London newspaper. Despite the massive damage sustained by the town. No mention. Don't you find that strange? Well, the first we heard about this was in Luke's letter. Someone trying to keep this story from getting out? It would appear so. Who would be capable of controlling the information like that? Let's confirm the report at the Mistholer police station before we jump to any conclusions. Perhaps Grosky has tracked down the police chief for us. What happened? Was there even a corpse? Emmy, you may want to return to London at some point in our investigation. That's a fast travel. Got it. That way I can catch any puzzles I missed in London. A Exactly. Now let's move on. But I think I'm done for today. See you next time.